welcome to Phoenix Wright is Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Day 2 here on the channel. How's everybody doing? Probably scarefish. The first case day, we'll see how it goes. What it takes. There ain't anything else. This is part 2 of the trial. We are playing as Mia Fey, the older sister who unfortunately died in the first game. This is a flashback case, flashback trial. Where Phoenix became a lawyer, and this all will come back around again later. Trust me. And I won't spoil it again. I know because again, as I talked about on Saturday, I played this game before years and years ago, and I've watched somebody play it years ago. Afterwards, see how they played it. It's been a long time since I played this game and seen somebody play it. So there's still a lot of things I still remember in my head. I will not spoil, but hopefully I won't have any problems as we did yesterday when I was in it. Don't know why that was happening. So let's do this. April 11th, 12:13 p.m. District Court, Court number 2. Stella Hartman has just been called to the stand. Grove knows reconvene that Mr. Payne will tell you first your witness. The next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. It calls Stella Hartman to the stand. Now, interesting is Delilah was a suspect in the case at the first game, and this stiff silence. And it's found out she had taken part in trying to frame Maya. And then with Maya's aunt to try to take over the dad. Stiff silence. Something no, that wasn't that. That was not her. That was her. Okay, we'll show later in the game. Oh shoot! I gotta look this up. I can't. I'm thinking wrong. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to. Okay, yes. She tried to. I'm thinking of hitting her. I'm thinking of hitting her. That's why. Okay, wait, so I'm thinking of hitting her. It's okay. No, great judge, I've seen by many witnesses. I doubt but they'll take no one at their word. In my case, I must admit, you really radiated a glow of complete sincerity. Can't believe you actually said that, Doc. Even Payne's like, oh god. Yeah, the witness. Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous. Anything rude, I'll cut them right down the side. I'll pass them with my gavel. I love how they look straight at me when they say that. Thank you for calming my nerves. You're so nice. I almost feel right at home. Now, there's nothing. Move on now. What is your full name and occupation? Victoria Hutton. In literature at Ivy University. I just want to say it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. The honor's all mine. Oh, the honor's all mine. Oh, we know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Sir? Something I can help you with? You can go and say whatever's on your mind. I'm sure there must be some kind of mistake. If anyone would kill anyone, I just know it. Yes, I can see why you'd say that. It's gonna be a tough witness, Ari. It took only 12 seconds to wrap them all around the little finger. Please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day, if you please. I've been planning to go back to Phoenix place after class was over. Finny and Dougie, well, they were talking behind the building. Suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. Finny noticed that I was there. I could find someone as soon as they called the authorities. I don't know what to say. According to Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong. Young lady, it's all that I am, even I recall how the hot flames of young passing can burn. It is my job to discover the truth. Tell us the truth. But, I would never. It's more than enough. It's more than enough witness. I won't let this continue. What do you mean by that? Let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I for one no plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies. You haven't changed one bit, Mia Fey. Think you were acquainted? Yes, we've met before once. Okay, Miss Fey, the floor is all yours. Good to see you, Ma'am Fey. Ma'am, I'm not going to Grandma yet, girly. Right when this. Well, unless I'm mistaken, Feeney, I mean, this story is in the art department. It's the case, and what are you doing by the pharmacology department building? Oh, in the literature, I'm studying Japanese Sanru poetry. Oh, wonderful. That humorous yet surgical style of haiku, yes? Nothing left to do. When a man reaches this age, sleep is his best friend. It's supposed to be poetry? That's like a middle-aged life crisis. For me to get to the art room, I have to walk through the back area. As I see, that makes sense. I went into the choruses. I walk always walking through the front door. How else would you enter the teleportation? The judge really has a cloak that teleports him to the courtroom. So who's this Dougie person? Oh, I'm sorry, that's Swallow. We were dating until about 8 months ago. So what were Dougie and Mr. Swallow and Mr. Wright talking about? Anyway. How can you be so mean? I would never eavesdrop. Was raised to be so rude and undefined. That's right, Mr. Fay. I'll drag the witness down to your level. Why are you being demonized here? Please go on. What did you see next? Silly. Taking out. Did the victim collapse on his own? Yes. In other words, the defendant never touched the victim. Is that right? Except we know that's impossible. So we have evidence that says that the whole time, Fanny never did a thing to Dougie. For no good reason, I just know the judge will get angry at me. So I do. Testimony just now. No weird contradiction. Fuel eyes are not very becoming, Miss Hudson. Let's drop it, shall we? What? I would never. Say, I will now allow you to badger this witness. Lead the fences engaged in a fishing expedition. It is, she is now supporting, Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job. Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm print was found on Miss... Again, that's what I was saying. I wasn't sure if we had evidence to back it up. But that's what I was probably... So I'll check it. It's been shown that Mr. Wright did in fact push the victim. What? We need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be better if you came out and told us the whole truth. There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything. Yes, sir. I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony. I'm not getting somewhere. You didn't see it? Well, I saw the moment when Doug fell to the ground. And there was only two of them seen. Phoenix Wright and the victim Doug Swallow. If that's right. So what did it look like they were doing to you? I thought they were having a nice friendly afternoon conversation. Give me a break. I wasn't watching them all that closely. You know anything of the Oriole? No, nothing at all. No, Judge. Like the Senate, Mr. Judge. And then please proceed with your testimony. You said students, did you mean the... students from the pharmacology department? Yes, they're all found with their drugs. Try to stay on topic. So to find some pharmaceutical students, you went to the labs, correct? That's what I was planning to do, but in the end, I wound up not going. A group of 10 research students came out running out of the building entrance. They all seemed to know what was going on. So what was going on? Gotta press more details. How could the students know what was going on? Well, I don't know for sure what happened. Just they all seemed kind of excited about something. I don't feel like I'm really kidding or but call the so students called the police? Yes, I'm so panicked. Yes, so anyone would be a bit my dear. She's telling a super obvious lie and she knows it. She's pretending to protect Mr. Wright. That's gotta be it. Way to go, Mia. Okay, that means I'm gonna have to dig deeper to find the contradiction in this one. I feel like they're doing the You didn't hear anything unusual, is that correct? That's why I was very relaxed looking at the scenery around me. That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I fear the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright, clearly testified to the effect. When he pushed the victim, he heard a large snapping noise. He said that? If you're really that close to two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well? You know, he just was that memorable. According to Mr. Wright, testimony, it was sharp noise like a snap. Only noise like that could have failed to make an impression. Well, may I have a moment to answer? By all means. Another reason why I didn't hear the noise. Oh boy. See, the truth is, I am partially deaf. Wait, what? that would be an excuse these people try to think I am. I had my headphones on and I'd been listening to music at the time. Headphones? Both of you so covered? Sorry, nobody tried to use these cases like, hey, like I can't hear. It's like I'm not trying to mock them. Like I'm not trying to mock death. I'm trying to like stupid these criminals are. Like criminals are. It's like they're criminals. Like sometimes they like try that kind of thing. It was just beginning of the let up. So Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to India. The sky continued to flash and rumble. There's no lightning, huh? Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder. My headphones on to block it out. Oh, Your Honor, as you can see, there was one that contradicts the testimony after all. Wait a sec, Mia. Testimony just now. She said something that could totally change this whole case. There was lightning. There's a problem with the witness testimony. What do you mean? Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct? Yes, what about it? Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right? That's the first time for no time for a science lesson, Miss Faye. Your Honor, anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, is it possible the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning? I must admit that did not occur to me. This kind of thoughts do occur. What kind of thoughts this guy anyway? Entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Small was murdered. But that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes this was a fact, the victim of a stray bolt. This defense may be onto something. And the fact that the death is accidental? You did it, Mia. Look at that, not guilty. Oh boy. I'm right that you have no low opinion of me, Miss Faye. Considering how much of an idiot you are. Not a fool, you know. Prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. If there were no lightning strikes on the day of that location. What? What's more, the evidence that the electric cable is definitely linked to this case. So it's explained, well, what is that evidence? This affidavit was evidence from pharmaceutical students who were conducting experiments in our lab that day. The testimony of the pharmacology students. All equipment in the lab lost all power all of a sudden at 3 p.m. that day. It was a blackout. The lab equipment runs on high voltage, Your Honor. Saying the equipment lost power because... Precisely, they lost power because of the severed electrical cable. Outage occurred approximately at 3 p.m. At the time of the death, listed in the autopsy report. Second, in other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable. According to the students, the cable was very old. They're planning on having it then replaced in the near future. I see. Those had become so brittle, even the smallest bump would have caused them to break. The power cable broke due to some sort of impact on 4/9 at 2:55 p.m. What would the impact be? That's a question. That is a good question. There's one thing that troubles me. The cable could have been broken by a small bump. It would have been snapped if it had been bumped into. Oh, I suppose you could say that. It's funny. I thought regarding the case of the severed cable, Your Honor. I like how this is turning, looking one bit to come up with something. Court defense would like to state its opinion. Well, let's hear it. Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony. For his testimony? After he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, what happened around 3 p.m., correct? Yes, that sounds right. Wait, you're saying it lost power. Which fits right around time. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage. The prosecution also comes to the same conclusion. The very shove that caused the soul to be electrocuted. I'm afraid I can't agree with that, Mr. Payne. Because if the snap happened, the line would not be straight. Because guess what? If the line, the line would have to already be down if he got pushed into it. If he pushed in to the pole and not get down, he'd be on the ground when it falls to the ground. But the line, he would not be hitting the line at that point. What's that supposed to mean? Go get where the victim landed after being shoved. The umbrella's by the electrical pole. That's right. The victim banged into the pole as a result of being pushed. The impact that caused the cable to break. That makes sense that the victim was then electrocuted? I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, it doesn't make sense at all. The victim was shoved into the far pole. It couldn't have been electrocuted by the severed cable in the foreground here. In other words, someone other than my client must have been electrocuted a victim. Order. All lamentations in Miami have longed to hear them. Lamentations of it. Was she Conan all of a sudden? It's true, the defense is absolutely correct. It seems to be any way the defendant could have... Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something? The man of attorney's explanation. Just something that... different than I remember. Uh-oh. What the? Yeah, here we go. Please just once more. Please testify one last time, please, Mr. Judge. We're sorry. Give me a new testimony. This is it. Molly's showing her true colors. In this part too. Truth is, Fanny pushed him twice. First time was in the electrical pole, and then the cable broke. He tried his best to run away from him. Fanny caught up and crashed into him from behind. It was snapping, and Dougie being electrocuted all occurred in less than a minute. The being showed, the victim got up and tried to run away. So the defendant pushed him for the second time. Sorry, Fanny, but I just have to tell the truth. I did the right thing, am I, Mr. Judge? Of course you are. As painful as it seems, you are. Doctor, please in your testimony you said the following. Actually, I didn't see them when we pushed Dougie. I know, I'm sorry, I just wanted to protect Feeny. So that's why you basically lied to the court. It's a bad girl, I know. Mr. Judge? Yes? Would you please forgive me, little me? Christopher, this is called perjury. Oh, come on now, it's a little white lie. Forget it this time, please. Careful now, alright? Thank you so much, Mr. Judge. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, Santa Claus. Go back to the North Pole. You know, don't go back to the North Pole because guess what? You'd probably get lost on the way to the toy shop if you were Santa Claus. Seriously, this guy's got the worst in the history of history. And look, Judge, but Judge is seriously so absent-minded. Seriously, better be more careful. Solvent. Dark Alley is friendlier than that girl. You're saying the victim actually saw the victim get pushed into the electric pole? I didn't look it, but Fanny is a bit of an imp when he wants to be. Oh, really? I never imagined that he would cause the electrical cable to break. Fanny's really is scary when he gets mad. Yes, he sounds like a dangerous individual indeed. Get this straight. You are happily listening to your music on headphones while you watch the scene unfold. It's fake, I'll have to ask you to stop badgering the witness. I wasn't happy, I was scared that I couldn't even move. Just stand there and cheer them on. What is she, a fucking cheerleader now? Give me a minute. It's the best for both of them that they would each get to fight their all. Don't hate this character. Sweet of you to be so supportive. Oh Lord. What happened after that? Sound quite right. The handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. It's pain where there also. It's on the back of the leather jacket. No, there wasn't. Fans, since you listen a little more carefully, said he crashed into him from behind, right? My Fanny wouldn't leave a prince behind in that case, would he? Actually witnessed the moment the victim was electrocuted? I'm sorry, I didn't actually see it. turned my eyes away. And that's understandable. It would have been a perfect sight for the animal. It's all over. To come out with time to go out to the light, so this must be my best chance. There's a lot of test race somewhere. Think by. Well, again, the photo shows. The problem is that this is that again, that doesn't make any sense considering. Oops, okay. That's enough, witness. I'm afraid I don't understand. You hold on a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture? That's medicine that the one Finny likes to take for his colds. Medicine I want you to look at. It's a wristwatch. It stopped at the precise time that the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m. What's your point, Miss Faye? The point is this. The time was the lab suffered power due to cable snapping. Testimony, the answer is clear. Can't explain that. Explain to the court, Mrs. Harton. What exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? The defense proposes that it was during this time the interval that the Romar killed Mr. Doug Swallow. That's the real murder. Even you can't deny that the time between the cable break and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for. Who was it? Who else could have done it? There's only one person that could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene was there a window for opportunity for the real killer. It's funny. That's ready to date someone that's a real killer. Finally time. What have we been waiting for? Yes, Your Honor, we are ready. Very well, but remember, you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Carefully before you speak, Miss Faye. Now then, Miss Faye, let's have it. Who is the real killer? I gotta make this joke, I gotta. That's just to me. About abuse of direction. Hey, I have enough points. It doesn't matter. Okay, no we don't. Let's head this way. Don't happen you. Delilah Hawthorne. What? How can you? Professor's grasping at straws. 10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing the whole time, Miss Hawthorne? You really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't let the finger to stop the man dearest to you. Protect the man if you could the other conduct a man. Whatever, Miss Faye. I mean, why? Why would this all? I believe you did witness the two men fighting on the day. However, Mr. Wright pushed the victim subsequently left the scene. It was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands. You say something, man of Faye. I didn't do anything. Hold it. Phoenix, Your Honor, please, I have something I want to say. What is it? Please, strike everything into the fence and the staff on the record. What the? You daft? You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that. I hate to say it, but she could. Drag it back in your seat. Bailiff, grab that man. Would you leave my dolly alone? I'll cough. That boy. He's gotten himself way over his head. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, get back. Alright, just in the nick of time. I found the police report. That is in your newspaper clipping, huh? Thank you so much. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Take a look at it. Tell us how you came to lose your boyfriend. An offense is a very serious accusation. Depends, what do you have to say about this? Well, really, Your Honor, I hate that it is I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor. Don't worry, my dear, I have the situation in the long hand. Sniffle. As I am, go right ahead. If are you kissing or killing my sweet Dougie? Yes, I am. We're saying you're hard to swallow. We also tried to pin the whole thing on your current liver, Miss Phoenix Wright. I told you that shit to let me handle this. Weep. Sorry, please go ahead. You say that I actually devoted my dear Feeny. Wishing I would have tried to frame it as ludicrous. Just too much for poor little me to bear. I believe that girl Channel. That's what her motive would be. It's a lie somewhere in this report. Must. I get to get in the basement of the cafeteria of this building. And then, the same day the two of them accidentally met. Your Honor, first request further testimony from Mr. Lyle Hawthorne. For the testimony, what about? The offense of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What could possibly have to do with this case?
Objection!
It was the claim that she has no reason to frame the defendant, am I correct? Well, I have evidence to suggest that she in fact has a very good reason. Well then the court will grant the defense request. Lady, would you mind staying on just a bit longer? Of course not, Judge. Ready for the battlefield like the throw in. First my darling Beanie 8 months ago. It was like we're destined to meet in this very courtroom. Of course, this basement reading room. Alright, man, my heart skipped a beat. I've been going out ever since that fateful day. So lovely, yeah, we literally make people sick and just it's just jealous, I think. Should I do that again and you'll be held in contempt of court? Now we ended the final act of a little drama. Yeah, so you'll as you used to say in the days of my old school, we used to say, go get her. My Feeny. Time you've been dating Doug Swallow. Yes, I'm really full, I know. I'm ashamed of myself. No. I'm faced for changing my mind. My critics have been taken to be calling me Judge Prickle. Oh, keep having to be called Judge Santa Claus. You should look for a different line of work. Like a Mom Santa. Right there, already think though it's for the right people call him Judge Great Judge Genie. It's like our Chorus reading room? It's a strange place to meet in the love of your life. Is that true, man of Faye? After all, Feeny was not only an art student, but also how to become a lawyer. I'm not talking about him, I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. There's a literally student like you doing in a courthouse reading room. I like questions a waste of time. It's nothing to do with the murder case. But I'm warning you, if it has nothing to do with Mrs. Swallow's case, it's everything to do with this case. No, it's fine. If you allow me some light there, I think I can establish relevance. Test me very well, young lady. I've got some questions for you. What are you doing downstairs in the courtroom? House reading room. Please, please, the answer is simple. You're writing a paper on what? Chief Henry poetry in the current world. Oh, that does sound like something fascinating research idea. I'm getting old now. I've forgotten what I've forgotten. Jeez, what the hell is this kind of poetry? It's bad. Got the middle-life crisis stuff. Wow, does that girl really come to the courthouse? You want to know? Yeah, forgetting things you've forgotten the police report, I feel. You got a lot of trouble to get it, my dear, so better be carefully. So what was about that made your heart malfunction? My personal opinion looks like a typical snide-nosed college brat. Half so woman your age, but to me, Phoenix is handsome. You must have done, but the rest of the play, you dime a dozen. That was a mysterious thing, an object to the line of questioning. Look at my wife, for example, you might all be shocked. What, she's about 300 pounds? 300 pounds? 300 pounds? Couldn't get any actually good guy. To tell the truth, I was really shocked. Growing tall in the darkness, it comes from the cow dust. It's a poem that best describes how I feel about my Finny. Right bad feeling between you, Mr. Swallow. Not at all, we were part of very good terms. You can't be. Our investigation also shows us very a clean breakup. Are you sure? Yes, it seems they both wanted it that way. They wanted to break up her? I don't think so. So Mr. Swallow wanted to break up with you? Oh, you see, the cool thing to ask a lovely lady like this. By the way, I have never once considered leaving my life. She probably would crush it if you did. Okay, Mr. Payne. Dying, that must mean. Swallow must have seen through our little act. Now again, we know that based on what Phoenix said. First, during his testimony, to come to the glimpse of her true nature, he was trying to tell her that to warn her, and then Phoenix got mad and didn't believe her. Didn't believe him. That's why he pushed her. There's a mile. That woman has a problem. I see. Oh wait, it's her as a contradiction of testimony. That time you weren't here because of the research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a more important reason? Huh? What is the meaning of this cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye? 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there's another tragedy. Another tragedy? I mean, it's which attorney was poisoned? The name of the suspect in the census listed right here in this point. Name is Delilah Hawthorne. Delilah Hawthorne? It's a sweet pie, Miss Delilah Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in the criminal case just 8 months ago. What order? This is unbelievable. True then, the loveliest rose can... It's fair, that's not fair. I don't know my witness. That's the guy I believe I was speaking. Pardon me, go right ahead. True, about 8 months ago. Please express some interest in me. Express some interest, huh? It's just, I know, but I'll tell you after the truth. I admit the crime that occurred during the incident 8 months ago. I see. I've tied the two guys together. Just gotta stay on the offense. Well done, man. No. You really lit a fire in my backside. I like tell which is more inflamed, my spear or my hemorrhoids. I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat just for a moment, and that's what happened. I heard it was liquid poison that is lethal. Two episodes. I heard it was a very special kind of poison. You see, I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that. Her boyfriend at the time would have been worked at the pharmacology department. So yeah, maybe. As you heard, the testimony witness, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is about the tricks. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne. But I'm afraid the defense has more tricks up its sleeve today. I'm about to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination. Yeah, what is that? The defense still feels stronger. By glowing with a true laws, idea, proud posture of self-confidence, absolutely smashing, smashing, What are you talking about with the defense attorney? Oh, I'm sorry, but that's confidential. Going to the court, you're being interviewed regarding another case. And I was killed? I want to talk about it. I was caught up in when I was younger. Why don't you tell us what this it was? That was absolutely nothing to do with this case. Like the same defense question is strict from Arkham. I followed the lines that's dumb to you, Miss Hawthorne. I guess I was just born under bad signs. Don't worry, Dolly, I'll protect you. Don't worry, Dolly, I'll protect you. You're the man now. That is true love, young lady. Oh, Phoenix, please. If you really are making me yell a bit for different reasons. How long were you gone? There's all these questions for the police. You mean it must have maybe 10-20 minutes? You're doing that stretch of time using the toilet? Are you saying, Miss Faye? Well, I must perfectly tell that it's poop. And the defendant, Miss Faye, better luck next time. Oh, Phoenix, please. Wait, so Harry, looked into this whole matter. My questioning is nothing but a waste of time. Quick time. This day, and the police continuing testimony. How much liquid is 2 tablespoons? Well, let me see. Well, my drops says 1/2 fluid once, so refilled the 3 teaspoons. 2/3 of them. Found the lawyer's mug and coffee. Then after I left the table, must have quietly slipped it in there. That's the kind of poison. How so? I heard that it's almost impossible to detect. Or where would something like that come from? So, all I know, I heard the poison is what the police were saying. Talking about using an advanced chemical process to purify it. Well, that's quite impressive. It's impressive. But the question is, how did the criminal get something like that? That's the reason they didn't arrest you? No one could show you how you could have gotten the poison? It's good enough reason, Madam Faye. Right, see, right. I think that's all I had enough of Miss Faye's questions. The main reason was all the ones that were for the crime was because no one could show you could have taken the poison to get the poison. all we have to do is find a way to establish how she could have gotten some, right? We know her boyfriend at the time was working at the pharmacology department. Now, just how did a lit literary student get a hold of poison on the whole thing? Again, we know how she could have possibly gotten it. Or established she was dating a... I mean to do that. Witness testimony this could be answer, right? Could be the perception. You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison. I don't believe you. What? In fact, you had easy access to the kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab. Boyfriend? You mean the victim Doug Swallow? That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Swallow was thought that I was dating Miss Swallow. So, if you recall, Mr. Swallow has a pharmacology student at the university. Pharmacology? This laboratory contains highly advanced chemistry equipment, which are established earlier in the case. Again, in fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare special poison. What's that done? It seems he had access to the poison after all. And it was a matter of slipping into the victim's coffee when he was looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at the very table you. No! What order could it be? Something better than consistent. It's something made of bang. What is it, Mr. Arthur? You about to poison the coffee with 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you have to have some kind of container. If that's true. Search immediately after the incident took place. Quite true, in fact, the Jaguars turned upside down. But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they? That's right. You haven't even mentioned that in the report. You could have easily gotten rid of something that small. Excuse me, ma'am, but this is a court of law. You're saying I threw the poison container away. You need to show some proof. Proof? God, you're good with that. Right, the man said, I'll have to allow this line of question, Miss Faye. We're going to lose this lead. Connect a full biceps and allow a curse in the entire course. Can't the poisonous spirit after the crime occurred. You're accused of the latest committing murder. And where's the container? Poison was carried. That's why she wanted it back. You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed on someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched. Who is this person? Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course. So the defendant was the witness accomplice? Accidental accomplice. Of course not. She gave the poison to him, disguised as a present. But what's that? That's a charming little necklace. Is this the little bottle is really that cute? What about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye? The day that the witness fell from Mr. Phoenix, right, was 8 months ago. August 27th, the very day at the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness that gave my client a present. All the purpose of hiding the a piece of evidence that would give her away. Or are you saying there's a deadly poison in there? No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. Wherever. I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, there would be find a trace amount. No! Order the cart.
Objection!
I'm here for the only eject. It's alright. Control yourself. Don't let you pull your hair like this. It's alright. I thought I told you to stay in your seat. That's right. Why? Why you get through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I'm madly in love with her. Tried to frame me a murder. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time. That's right. Have you thought about this? It's likely with a woman like Doll Hunt don't want to date you anyway. Oh, I guess they must be badly in love with me too. It's alright. Please, open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it would be obvious to everyone. The reason Doll Hunt is dating you? It's not merely love for you. The only thing she's after is that follow necklace you love to wear around your neck. Wait, necklace? Back there in the waiting room. You said it yourself. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she's always saying the same thing to me. Please give it back now. A strange girl asking that present back like that. Delilah hooked on that necklace is irrefutable proof of a crime. She absolutely had to get it back. You're lying. You never gave it back to her. To make things worse for her, you instead on showing it to everybody you met. That's how I see. I don't believe you. Oh, well, that's a lie. Eek. Maya, are you alright? I just bet he's getting away. Bailiff, hurry! After him! Maya, are you alright? Yeah, I think so. Boy, he went completely insane. Earth is alright. Looks like the bailiff caught him, so he backs in. Thank goodness. Oh no. What is it? The bottle necklace. Thought it was present. It's gone. Oh yeah, that's terrible. Sorry, with the crab that's thrown into me. Foolish boy. I think that could save them. What blazes are we supposed to do now? It's a sort of favor as a president in the court history of this court. I'm sorry. Apology, not enough. It's alright. What did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me, I'm sorry. It's okay, just get back to those. I ate it. You what? You ate it? It's big to swallow, so I had to chew it. Little bits, but yeah, ugh. Ah! The, what? What is he doing now? Girl, you got to stop the trial. That's right, you're feeling okay, does your stomach hurt? Well, you swallowed again. That's the poison left in it. Yeah. Seems the defendant was proven to prosecute the case first. Well, did not contain the deadly poison. Can't be so sure. It's obvious. You see, the defendant is still very much alive. For the poison, more likely a defense attorney's overactive imagination. Oh, so it seems. It must have been some kind of mistake. Well, it's must have been poison left in it. And the poison must have lost its potency. Heh. There, it's alright, rookie. Trusting a client is the most noble thing in a defense attorney can do. It's hard to see you place that much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is for us prosecution side. Simple, I would trust the witness was not done with my very life. Why, I can state that various judgment of her is completely wrong. I wouldn't trust her with a bag of hair. That's enough. Ultimately, Miss Faye, I cannot accept your expression of friends. But why? Very possible to begin like you to understand, but in the court of law, evidence is everything. Ugh! There's so much. You're gonna get away with everything? Well, the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne been cleared up. To proceed to the trial. It's alright. I'm sorry, Miss Faye. Totally slipped my mind. I'm really sorry. Oh, you believed in me, but I feel like I really let you down. It's alright. What are you trying to say? There's something I forgot to tell you. What is it? The day I met Doug Saul? Girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. It's none of your business. I'm telling you, for your sakes, if you continue to see her, it's gonna be bad news. You're lying! Listen to me, there's something you need to know about that girl. I say someone stole some poison from our lab. Poison? Okay, this is new. It happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. It came to that lab that time too. Oh, you've been hard. That girl is a thief. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. True, did he really say that? It's ridiculous. There's one more thing I had to push him that day. Gloria came back to have a look. She was there. Dolly was right there. She pressed down next to him. What? Told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but sorry, Dolly. Your Honor, that defendant. Just how you tell him. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. Delilah stole the poison 8 months to put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony. There's only one possible conclusion. Lisa was thought Delilah just stole some poison the night before she killed Doug Swallow. The night before? Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Faye? Certainly, your theory, don't let me ask you something. I can't think carefully. It's something that you definitely want to get back there for. You want to kill herself? Are you trying to mic this part? What are you doing? Let's show yourself first. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, it's been a long time since I've been in court. Take carefully. I apologize, Aaron. Let's take this. There's one person that was standing squarely in the Hutton's way. That person was Mr. Phoenix Wright. Me? That's preposterous. After all, it's the swallow that was murdered. Well, it's true that's how things worked out. But let's remember this: that Mr. Swallow died of execution, not poison. The person that was thought that was actually playing the poison was in fact you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else it could be. How can that be? I thought Mr. Phoenix Wright thought that it was in love. Did we just go over the fact that she wasn't in love? The fact that she wanted to kill him to get back the bottle because it might implicate her in the murder of the attempted murder of the lawyer from 8 months ago. Must be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring it to justice, I swear. Step before, the only thing Miss Harton truly cared about was the one piece of evidence that linking her to the incident 8 months ago. It's right, the bottle necklace, that's all she cared about. So why did she go that far to murder him? 8 months ago, just after the fall of the attorney basement cafeteria. Really think of one thing: how to get rid of the bottle as quickly as possible. No, it can't be true. Pretty good move she made too. Eris was missing for a long time. There's just one big problem. She got him to hide the evidence, it's alright. Refused to give him his return it to her. He had the tiny little bottle of his cherished treasure. He showed it to everyone he met as a sign of the love. I mean, that's why she tried to kill him, sorry. Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence. That can't be true! Sorry, Phoenix, it is. Fanny, what a joke you are. Real Delisle after it comes out. How can anyone ever count on you for anything? I already told you time and time to keep your traps shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me. Tartan? Good thing you're nearing the end of the end of the trial. If I could tell you my plan on making me into a criminal, I can tell you plan on making a criminal. What I say? You're a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. See about that. But first, where's the evidence? She's just never little crybaby clients eating the balls of snack. Or, hey old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something or instead of sitting there with that dumb look in your face? That's what's happened to you? Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me to side judge? Ugh. Well, absolutely no proof you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. We'll be home now if you don't mind. But we're not finished. Fine, then ask that nasty hack to finish up already. Can't get away this time. Stop me, if you keep on pushing around your roads. Pay the ultimate price of the law, The ultimate price? You're forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid. No. Better think it over carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Miss Gray? Miss Faye? You find evidence that yourself as a girl, though, it went to fall? Messed up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point, everything of it's just well founded. So, my attorney's badge didn't let her get away with murder. Your Honor's defense would like to present proof. Possibly, I can't possibly. Stupid woman. In my opinion, of course, that it's been enough discussion already. But with only one piece of evidence to present. Just one? You're unable to establish a guilt? Afraid? Arch Frank will immediately be handed down the story. I stand, Your Honor. mentioned the headline from tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer Pullman starts before she gets a chance to soar. Play the poison, Mr. Wright. I think I said the poison was probably in there. That Miss Faye. Evidence. Of course, the evidence will prove that Miss Hart was playing the poison. Here's your honor. It's to prove the guilt once and for all. Cold Killer X face beloved cold medicine? Does a rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold? Yeah, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned. What? What the defendant said in his testimony? Lost my bottle up around lunchtime the day of the accident. I was eating with Dolly, just the two of us. She was the one who took the bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was gonna take some. And you're really grasping at straws. Well, it was the victim that's all that was holding the medicine. Again, I would also be able to wait you can implicate Phoenix. If the court recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago, where it did, let's talk to hide the evidence. What are you talking about? 8 months ago, the poison was in the bottle necklace. She gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone who had accidentally run into the reading room, my client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Mr. Wright, she did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That's when the murderer, Laura Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying a poison bottle of Cold Killer X. Of course, so she could carry it up playing the murder, Mr. Wright. That's why she was going to meet with the defendant. And she saw everything that happened to see the crime. Including the defendant, the victim were arguing about the cut electrical cable. She realized I can't allow Doug to live. She used to sever the electric cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Right, she thought I left the scene and came back to check on the victim. On top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's only wonder that she was put in a state of panic. Called that she was carrying the bottle of poison cold medicine. She must have thought, I have to search me like they did 8 months ago. 8 months ago? Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way she did back then. So she had someone else hold it. In this case, Doug Swallow, like I said. Come on now, everyone. Showing you're fooled, are you? Stupid woman has nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor? Yes. That's exactly right. It's per desperation. I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So it's Hawthorne. It's cold medicine. I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Huh? Oh, Mr. Wright, eat that necklace of yours, right? That's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? I'm just a filthy, stinking liar. There's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now. My fay. Do you think you've won? Well, do you, my FA? That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours. For the time being, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet. Again, I'm certain of it. Well then, Master Judge. I'll see you later too, okay? Huh? Yes, I spent a little quality time with the men in blue now. Wish you all the best. Whew. Finally over. I refuse to accept this. The best will show the scrap evidence to point to the ranch's claim. So, your witness seems to accept it. Okay, I'm Winston Payne. I believe one word that circuit lawyer has said. Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this. Yes. Would you care to try the cold medicine? What? Just a little early, I could have sworn you said. There, it's alright, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness to Santo in my very life. So if she's trustworthy, I'm sure he could possibly be poisoned here, right? I'll see ya, yeah. Well, here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show the rookie how it's done. What trust do you really have for this woman? You willing to bet your life? It's flying off my beautiful hair now. No. Spain, Mr. Lyle Hawthorne. Yes, Your Honor, I filled the pile of papers for immediate arrest. That's not surprising. There's something suspicious about her from the very beginning. You did not! Don't lie, just admit you were wronged. Right, Miss Faye? Yes, Your Honor? It's me and the don't seem to know each other. Your Honor, we did not. It has no bearing on this case. Very well. Mr. Payne? Can't be happening. It's a nightmare. Defendant have anything else further to say? It can't be true. My dear Dolly! Very well then. For any past judgment, bring it to trial then. Defendant, going to find defendant, Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Eleven, 3:16 p.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 3. Oh, you're wonderful now. Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg. And the first I thought my hemorrhoids were gonna explode like Mount Vesuvius. Grossberg, you maybe think you could stop talking about them, huh? That's right, a little doubt. Anyway, this case really made me think, huh? It's really mean to be totally trust with the client. There's no veteran lawyers that have a lot to say to this. I'm Mr. Wright. Congratulations. Thanks. You know, I'm thinking. Go on. Dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand. I think that was really her. What? Because Dolly knew never anticipated the things, terrible things. She was like, I don't know, a freak or something. Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. Please forget about it, Mr. Wright, for your own sake. Yeah, you're right, probably that's probably for the best. Oh, I'll relax a bit more and don't try to grow up a little. But, of all my friends, everyone that says I'm screwed up. You gotta copy this guy keep. Right now, I'm studying to become the lawyer myself. That's what he keeps saying. But you're in the upper. Well, yeah, I am, but there's a friend. Desperately want to help. Right, I should be able to save him time. I see. It's Faye. Always someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? That's right. I'm new at this myself, but I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm gonna study my butt off and become a lawyer for sure. I hope we can see each other again one day. Maybe even in court. In 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. Come a lawyer like a planned man to save my friend. Me get passed on to the better place. This trial brings up a lot of painful memories, but it also brings up some very precious ones. So I thought I would never rise to the surface again. Me is gone now, even so I can hear her in my mind. Speaks no matter what, always believe in your client. Court law, your greatest weapon is your belief. 5 long years, something has happened that made me think back to her wisdom. That's a story for another day. Episode 1, Turnabout Memories, the end. Brand new episode has been added, The Stolen Tournament. Get preview this. Time is 1 a.m. Beep, 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 beep. Detective, we made it! Whoa. Relief. Glad you're safe. Oh, you said it, pal! Must be a rock solid security that scared them off. Right up in that safe to double check? Scumshit, you can tell by Santa. Ah, we've been had! The nasty muss! Front guard, turn the searchlight! Better luck next time, gentlemen! Excuse me, afraid I must be leaving. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Ah. Oops, wrong button. That's a good place then. There, because it's I have time to look at much of the episode, so yeah, that's a good spot. Yeah, we finished up the first part of the episode, what you want to say. But yeah, we'll definitely gonna be continuing tomorrow with the second keys. But yeah. Um, back tomorrow with day 30. The day 30 is the next case. Wednesday, hopefully, Wednesday's episode 21. Thursday, more arcade deluxe race. Great to get morning. Thursday, hopefully, we'll finish off the Velvet Rising Conventions DLC. Finally, did it. Friday, more Phoenix Wright. Sunday, hopefully, Marker. The Thursday probably won't be. We'll see, depending on what happens. So, they'll try to get in. But I definitely want to. Suicide Squad gets released, so. Like, just. I can't Thursday after all, but we'll see. It's a Friday and Saturday, day 4 and 5, day 4 and 5 of Phoenix Wright. Trials and Tribulations. And then on Sunday, Marguerite, like I said, and day 6 next Monday. So yeah, Steph Curry's good to the challenge. They've all fun with Galaxy come up. Like I said, we continue on with Phoenix Wright WB. Then we got Anchors of 5. After that will be a Halloween-a-thon. Let's got Tales of Prosperia, Pokemon Snap, Miles Morales, Life is Strange, True Colors. Okay, so get stuff planned for 2021. So follow me on social media when I go live, but you should all get games going from Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Bring you guys to get different follow the plays and patch for the feature, including all our playthroughs of the Phoenix Wright trilogy, the the series, the previous Halloween-a-thons, Tales of series, Pokemon games, and lots more. Good box race, convention phase, all kinds of good stuff. Including exclusive right now, the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Mass Effect 3 going on right now, premiering in about no episode premiering in about 90 minutes. Got this kind of know stuff on the feature. Let's see. Then we're gonna post. I think I found somebody. But let's see if anyone else from. Android. I guess I can host up somebody new with his family over. GQ is thanks to playing the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Look at that. Playing maybe the mine hosted, but definitely one of my favorite games. Definitely like Dave game series. So support Reaper S and W. So the next time we go, everyone. Peace.